let's have a look at some of these. If we can start, guys, just with bringing in some of these figures. 60% Indigenous respondents experience discrimination in their current workplace, Pablo?
Yes, that's correct. Thank you for having me today. The survey is pretty clear in showing us that we still have a long way to go as a society, right? 62% of Indigenous Canadians surveyed say that they experience bias when applying for a job. 59%, as you mentioned, say that they experience discrimination in their current workplaces, and 56% play down their Indigenous backgrounds to fit better at the workplace. So that shows us that we are not doing that well as a society as we think we are.
Yeah, another one here, a major concern, 56% playing down Indigenous background to fit in better at the workplace, and concealing their heritage, obviously a major concern. Were you surprised by the numbers, Pablo?
Well, these numbers should be shocking to many people, to many Canadians and Canadian employers. I mean, we need to do better. For us, we've been working along with Google, creating programs for Indigenous communities since 2021. So we've been having lots of conversations with people in our community, and that gave us the idea to run this survey. So it wasn't that shocking because we knew this in advance, but we needed to provide this formal context. And then that is sparking lots of new questions.
And what else did the study reveal about barriers for Indigenous people getting into the IT sector and once in the workplace, Pablo?
Well, one of the things that surprised us is that for many years we've been hearing many other studies and surveys mentioning, well, the digital divide and the issues that are having in regards to infrastructure, right? Like that was the #1 issue mentioned all over the place, that people were having unreliable connectivity. However, our survey actually positioned that issue #5. So it wasn't among the first ones when we asked people in regards to what was preventing them from joining the tech labor market. They actually mentioned the first one being not being able to study for economical reasons, or being forced to leave their communities to get a job, being forced to move to bigger cities or urban areas in order to be able to join the labor market.
Okay, I'll give you the magic wand. What kind of government policy do you think would help?
But I think that the government is missing the point in regards to supporting flexible solutions, right? We talked with directors of employment of the government, and they said, why don't people just go to college or university? When you work with people who are in economical vulnerability, who need to provide for their families, they need a solution right now, not in 2 years, not in 4 years. When you work with single moms that need to provide for their families and they need to work while studying, then you need to provide flexible solutions. I think that the government needs to open up their minds and try to start supporting projects and programs that are more flexible, that adapt to people's needs.
And it sounds like need to happen way earlier in the game. Pablo, appreciate the research and the insight you provided this morning. That is Pablo Listingart. He is the founder of ComIT.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pablo.